My name's Armando and I'm 17 years old. I've lived in these apartments for this will be the 3rd year. I lived with my grandma approximately 8 to 9 years. Life before living with my grandma was constantly in the streets, hanging around gang members, drug activity, basically making bad decisions. Growing up, I really never had a father figure nor a mother figure.
I'm Armando's grandmother, and I've had Armando and his older brother since 2005. They came out of foster care into my care, and I've raised them basically. I raised them both. Armando's attitude and stuff was very bad. You know, he was never home, never listened. His relationship and mine weren't really that good because he was really being stubborn, bullheaded. No, I'm gonna do what I wanna do.
What made me want to hang out with the gang members, though my mother was around, was the respect. And growing up, that's all I wanted, you know. I thought I was a king of everything. And so I basically volunteered myself into hanging out with them. Like, I was infatuated with it. Just everything about it at that moment seemed right for me. It was a new chapter into my life because that's when my mind state changed as well. When I started using drugs, I seen a different part of myself. Though I was young, I seen that change within me. I stopped going to school. I started being more aggressive at home towards the kids in the street. I drifted away from people. What's significant about Olive Crest is they've always been there for me. They were there to understand, and they were there to help me. Even when I didn't want help, even when I tried to turn them away, they still didn't live. They tried and they pushed and they helped me. I stuck with that program because they showed me that they cared. They showed me that they're the ones who gave me hope. They're the ones who told me, hey, you do have potential. You are capable of doing this. Sunburst Youth Academy is a voluntary program that reclaims the lives of 16 to 18-year-old dropouts, and they help them get back on track. Now, that came to play with Wraparound Team. When they seen that I wanted help, they came to me and they said, hey, you know, we have this program for you. It's called Sunburst Youth Academy. You know, you're there for 5.5 months, and the rest of the time there for the rest of the post-graduation is 6 months. And I went to the Wraparound Team and I said, well, I've made my decision. I want to go to Sunburst Youth Academy. I want to change my life. And so that program kind of helped us get back on our feet. There were stepping stones for us. My short-term goals was to, after Sunburst, graduate high school, get a job. Long-term goals, always wanted to be a musician, always wanted to go into the service. So those are my long-term goals, being able to actually further my education and career within the music industry. Yet, if that didn't work out, I always had a plan B, which was the military service.
In the Wraparound Team, there's really no words that I could say to describe them except they're totally awesome, you know, and I'm so very thankful, and Armando and I are blessed that they did come into our lives, and that they're a lot of the reason that he is as successful as he is.
Wraparound to me was the family that I never had, the support that I never had to help me get through the things that I needed to get through. They've never turned out of any mistakes that I've ever made.